This specific fucking lawyer told me that I had to settle it out of court. I've already paid you over $1 million. I want to go to court.
That didn't age well.
And then she said, oh, I don't want to. Too fucking goddamn bad. You already got over $1 million of my dollars.
This doesn't scream entitlement at all. I mean, at all.
But they granted her access to not fucking have to go. So now I gotta restart everything and probably pay $1 million more.
Did your voice just crack?
Everything and probably pay $1 million more.
Thought it did.
Just for saying some bitch ain't fucking real. And I still don't think the bitch is fucking real.
You've been shown ample evidence at this point that that girl was real. Over and 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 over again.
So what?
At this point, you're just being oppositionally defiant. You know, like a little kid that won't eat their greens at the dinner table and mom says, guess what? You're going to sit there and eat them. And if you don't, well, for breakfast, you're going to have greens tomorrow.
I don't know why. They keep telling me, like, we don't think we can win this. Why not? It's freedom of speech.
Now, what you got to understand is allegedly, and in my opinion, that statement doesn't cover you from legal action. However, it does draw a distinguishable line between you stating something as a fact or an implied fact or something that's in your opinion, right? It's always very interesting to me to watch people who think they understand what freedom of speech actually covers, and they use that as a justification for their bad behavior, right? Once they get whipped across the head by the court, all of a sudden it's freedom of speech. Well, now with the Iqbal and with Kiely Rodni, you understand that this isn't First Amendment protected speech because you're not covering it as your opinion. Again, me reiterating, just because you say allegedly and in my opinion, that doesn't cover you from a lawsuit. Now, things that are factual and actual and verifiable, those things cannot be labeled as slanderous or libel. Do you understand? And so even with all of these live streams that you went on, you mean to tell me not one time someone said, hey, Ryan, you should probably cloak or preface this with the ideal that this is just your opinion and that it's not fact, right? So, you know, you've paid for the right to continue to say that. But the other thing is that there isn't an average number of times you have to say that this girl isn't real and state it as fact. You don't have to say it 5, 7, or a dozen times. You only have to say she's not real and state it as fact one time. One time. That's it. You don't need to mull it over and over and over again. No, just one time. One time. So, you know, it isn't freedom of speech.